Tonight's headlines: Malacanang still confident on China. SONA will never touch on Duterte's political plans, says Palace. Signal number 1 still up over Batanes and Babuyan Islands. Coronavirus cases in the country at 1,530,266. Bargain hunting lifts Philippine stocks. And Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas reminds banks to refrain from discriminatory practices. Good evening. Today is Thursday, July 22, 2021. I am Elmer Navarro Manuel and this is Tribune News on Q. Here are the stories for this evening. Malacanang on Thursday ruled out the possibility of China deploying oil exploration device in Scarborough Shoal, a traditional fishing ground in the West Philippine Sea. This comes after a report of Filipino fishermen in Infanta, Pangasinan that said that they discovered a device with Chinese markings, later identified as Ocean Bottom Seismometer or OBS by non-government organization People Institute. Presidential spokesperson Harry Roque said that it is premature to comment on the merits of such report pending official communication reaching the Philippine government. Maritime law expert J. Batong Bakal, on the other hand, said such device can be used for oil exploration. The palace said that President Rodrigo Duterte's final State of the Nation address will have nothing about his political plans for 2022. Presidential spokesperson Harry Roque said that the president's speech will not include his political plans because what's important is the roadmap for his last year in office. Earlier, Duterte said he was open to running for vice president in the 2022 polls, and now he is considering that option after his party mates in the ruling PDP Laban pressed him to pursue it. But Roque previously said that the president's final SONA on July 26 will focus on measures needed to steer the country to progress. State Weather Bureau Pagasa announced that tropical cyclone wind signal number 1 is still hoisted over Batanes and Babuyan Islands as Typhoon Fabian continues to move westward slowly over the Philippine Sea southeast of Yeyama Islands. The Weather Bureau center of Tayo Fabian was located 505 kilometers northeast of Itbayat, Batanes at 5 p.m. with maximum sustained winds of 150 kilometers per hour near the center and gustiness of up to 185 kilometers per hour. Pagasa said the Ilocos region, Abra, Benguet, Zambales, Bataan, Tarlac, Pampanga, Bulacan, Metro Manila, Calabarzon, Occidental Mindoro, Oriental Mindoro, Marinduque, Romblon, and the northern portion of Palawan including Calamian and Kalayaan Islands will experience monsoon rains due to the southwest monsoon being enhanced by Fabian. It added that the typhoon will pass close or make landfall in the vicinity of Miyako, Yeyama, and Senkaku Islands in the southern Ryukyu archipelago between Friday afternoon and Saturday morning. Tribune News on Q will be back after these reminders.
Make long distance easy with the Mirage G4.
Araneta City, home to the country's first indoor shopping mall, the world's original Thrilla, and the first ever Bini Bini pageant. Now a place for your first win, your first catch, your first home, your first big break, your first date, and even your first love. Araneta City, the city of firsts.
The Department of Health reported 5,828 confirmed coronavirus disease cases in the country on Thursday to bring the total number of infections in the country to 1,530,266, even as 5 laboratories failed to submit data on time. This brought the active cases to 50,562, and of the total, 92.7% are mild, 1.6% are asymptomatic, 1.5% are critical, 2.5% are severe, and 1.74% are moderate. The number of recoveries, on the other hand, rose to 1,452,813 after 3,257 patients recovered from the deadly disease. The death toll now stands at 26,891 following 17 fatalities recorded. Meanwhile, the country's utilization of ICU beds soared 55% and use of isolation beds grew to 47%. In business, the Philippine Stock Exchange Index recovered on Thursday due to bargain hunting after days of slide. The local stock barometer rose by 100.41 points or 1.55% to 6,576.62 at the closing bell. The broader oil shares was up by 43.94 points or 1.09% to 4,074.94. Regina Capital Development Corporation Head of Sales Luis Limlingan attributed the bargain hunting to upbeat corporate earnings reports both from the United States and domestically. Volume totaled 1.4 billion shares amounting to 3.7 billion pesos. Advancers led decliners at 136 to 56 while 52 shares were unchanged. And the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas on Thursday reminded banks and its supervised financial institutions to make their services inclusive to persons with disabilities. The BSP said it issued a memorandum to all its supervised financial institutions, reminding them to refrain from discriminatory practices toward PWDs. The memorandum number M2021-040, signed by BSP Deputy Governor Chu Chi Fonasher on July 16, said that it is to ensure that their rights as PWDs to participate fully in the social life and enjoyment of opportunities available to other citizens are upheld at all times. To further support the welfare of the PWDs, the BSP introduced enhanced tactile marks in Philippine banknotes to aid the elderly and the visually impaired in identifying denominations in July 2020. That wraps up the stories tonight. Catch the latest news on our website, tribune.net.ph. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. You can also subscribe to our YouTube channel, Tribune Now. The Daily Tribune is one with the nation in facing the COVID-19 crisis, and in line with this, the Daily Tribune digital edition and press reader is now available for free online. You can also download the Daily Tribune app on Apple Store or Google Play to get the latest and most comprehensive news online. The Daily Tribune is also inviting everyone to join its Viber community Katribu to get updates on the freshest and hottest news and entertainment stories of the day. Tarcito emoticons are also available on our Viber community. Just visit the sticker store and search for Katribu. And before we go, we would like to thank the SM Store, Araneta City, Department of Tourism, and Overseas Community Affairs Council member Alan Lin of the Republic of China for their continued support. Again, this is Elmer Navarro Manuel, and you're watching Tribune News on Q. Stay safe, stay healthy, and stay at home. Good night, and God bless us all.
Manong Joe po.
At Ate Maita.
Matapos ang magkasunod na buwang pagbaba, bagyang tumaas ang overall electricity rates ng halos 9 centavos per kilowatt hour ngayong buwan. At paalala lang po, maging energy efficient po tayo.
Lalo pag mainit. Dahil mas hirap ang appliances at mas makonsumo. Buti may bright ideas tayo na based sa Meralco Power Lab tests. Engineer Alfred?
Alam niyo ba, ang lumang aircon, mas mataas ang konsumo. Up to 682 pesos ang dagdag kada buwan kumpara sa bago. Mas energy efficient kasi ang technology ng bagong aircons. At kung inverter, pwedeng lampas 1,000 pesos ang savings per month. Piliin din yung may horsepower na sakto sa laki ng kwarto. Kung hindi, halos 1,000 ang extra gastos buwan-buwan.
Sundan ang tips na to. And visit our website para You have the power this summer.
Iba ng panahon, ang dami ng bago ngayon. Pati ang mundo natin, well, nagbago na rin. Buti ano bayan, bigger, better na. You can buy it sa centers, pati sa mga parties may online pa at app. You can buy it with your fingers, still no remittance and more. Online shopping, you can buy it all. Di magpadala, you can buy it all. Anumang pera transaction, you can buy it all.
Sabayan ang pagbabago ng mundo for all your pera transactions, all new Bayan.
Every time I'm on the road, I can expect high performance from Phoenix Fuels. Now with Pulse technology, delivers enhanced power and acceleration to make every trip come alive.
Hatch something big. The all-new Honda City hatchback with 4 seating modes. Utility mode, long mode, tall mode, refresh mode. The all-new City hatchback. Hatch more life.
Click, click, that's it. Never thought self-service can be this slick. Modify plans in a snap, walang hirap, it's a wrap. Just tap the app. Now you can check, view, subscribe, renew. Help and support for you. Out with the Ring apps are the in thing, you know what to do. Globe at home and Globe One, all in the Globe app na yan. Self-service and easy to use, mas okay tayo dyan. Globe at home and Globe One, all in the Globe app na yan. Instant response, no hold time pa, wala nang hintayan. Download Globe at Home and Globe One app, all in the Globe app na yan.
Download the Globe One and Globe at Home apps from Google Play Store and Apple App Store now.
Download Globe at Home and Globe One app, all in the Globe app na yan.